absolute last thing I want to be doing right now is studying. It's Friday and it's almost 7 p.m. and literally this is the last thing I want to be doing. But I need to force myself because if not, I'm just not going to do it. And the more I do tonight, the less I have to do tomorrow and the next day. So I already made my note card that I make for literally every exam so far this semester. This is like my new technique I've been using. I write the name of the like exam or class, and then I write out all the names of the PowerPoints that are on the exam, and I use this to track the amount of time I'm spending studying because I've been trying to be more efficient with my time. So it's not about like having a certain amount of hours, it's more about like how much can I get done with that time. So this is like the most PowerPoint slides or like lectures I've had on an exam, I'm pretty sure so far. So I think they're shorter, so maybe that will help. But normally I'll just put a tick mark next to each of them every time I've gone through it once. And then I put a tally next to the exam name for every hour that I spent. It's currently blank because I haven't studied it all, but the goal is to get through these all, I would think at least 3 times, depending on how much I need to. So basically what I normally do is like the first time through is just reading through, not super intensely studying, just trying to like figure out what is even on my exam so I can figure out how much I have to learn. And then the second time and the times after that are more intentional studying. At least that's the plan. I also have a study guide, so if I get, and I printed it out, so if I get sick of like staring at my screen, I can go over that too. So I was thinking about adding like another line and putting like study guide and keeping track of how many times I go through that. Like I said, it's like 7 right now and I have to finish some stuff really quick and then I can start studying. My goal is to potentially get through everything just reading it quickly once tonight, just to say that I've read it all once in like I'm kind of aware of what's on the exam, but not like intentionally like studying, if that makes sense. Might be a waste of my time, but I'll at least kind of know what I'm getting myself into for the next 2 days. Normally I set like 1 hour timers. Normally I set 20-minute timers to keep me like on focus, but I was thinking about doing a 1 hour timer, but I haven't decided yet because I kind of like the 20 minutes because then if I do get distracted, it at least won't be longer than 20 minutes that it'll take me to notice that I got distracted. With the 1 hour, I could end up getting distracted and not realize until the hour's over and my timer goes off. So maybe I just made my decision. I might continue to use the 20 minutes and then I kind of use this as incentive to see how much I can get done in that 20 minutes. I have the first PowerPoint pulled up and I'm just going to see how much I can get done, or get read, I should say. I also usually like to read out loud because I feel like I retain information better when I read it out loud. If I have more time, I also like to write things out, but lately I haven't been writing things out because I don't have as much time, and I'm finding that it's not the most effective and efficient way for my classes right now. But I'm going to read through these and see how much I get through. Just finished my second 20-minute study session, or whatever you want to call it, and I've gotten through 3 PowerPoints and I have 6 more to go. I'm not even trying to learn them, I'm literally just reading through them because half of the stuff I literally even forgot we learned. So I'm just trying to figure out what we even learned before I try to memorize anything or even try to start understanding stuff. The last one I just went through had a lot of like overview of like many things, so I'm thinking some of the stuff from that might repeat, like some of the concepts are going to repeat in the other ones, so hopefully that makes it a little bit easier. But I'm getting a little sick of even sitting here. I'm just gonna keep chugging along to try to get through all of these at least once. I just finished an hour and 20 minutes. I've been messing with this slime stuff. It's not slime, it's thinking putty. because if I don't play with something, if I don't like move something around, I will like pick at my lips and my face and stuff. So sorry if that was kind of annoying. I just needed something to fidget with so I could get through this. But I actually made it through all of the slides. So I have a check by each and then a check for an hour. That was the quickest reading ever. I literally just like skimmed through it all. I kind of want to call it quits. It's kind of a lot to learn, but I'm just not in the mood to study tonight. This is the stuff that's what I was playing with. I think I'm gonna end for the night. Might look over the study guide later, but it's probably where I'm gonna call it tonight. I'm just glad I made it through everything, reading it quickly once. So now I know what all I need to learn tomorrow. It's currently Saturday morning. It's a little after 9 a.m. and I need to start studying because I think my goal for today is to get my study session done this morning, and then I have the rest of the day to work on YouTube related things and just like other things like cleaning my apartment, stuff like that. So the goal is to get in a decent amount of studying this morning and hopefully get a good handle on some of the material on my exam that's on Monday. I just hit the 3-hour mark. This is the update. I have 3 hours in and I'm almost my second way through all of them. Well, I guess I'm like halfway through, a little more than halfway through the second time. I have 4 more to go through the second time, and then I also added on the study guide on the bottom because I think I might cycle through that as well. I can feel myself slowing down already. The technique I've been using, which is what I normally do, is I like to star the slides red that I've been through once but like don't know yet. I put little questions up here to kind of prompt me to what's on the slide. So that's what I've been doing. I normally write the questions out the first time I read through the slide, but I did not do that yesterday when I was reading through them, so now I'm doing it right now. So that's also why it's kind of taking me a little longer to get through each slide. I'm just going to continue going through these, and hopefully the next 4, they're kind of shorter, so hopefully I get through them faster. And then I'll probably take a little break and come back to it in a little bit. I'm already starting to feel better because the more I like read through stuff, the more different concepts are making sense.
She went away on Christmas Day, didn't come back till New Year. He thought everything had changed, but it was all in his head, a sad invention. As soon as I mentioned the boy girl do their own thing, no lonely heart. So go on.
and I'm ready to go. Starting off, I already have 5 hours, and I'm hoping to get another like 4 today. I've been through everything 3 times and then the study guide 2 times. This time through is going to be a little more in depth. So hopefully I'll get more out of this time. It might take me a little longer, but that's okay.